Now, the folks at Ford know a thing or two about building tough trucks, and they know it takes a lot of effort to keep ahead of the pack. So they set about making the 2005 F-Series Super Duty the strongest full-size pickup in the world. That requires a lot of new parts, over 1,000 in fact. So while the new Super Duty may not qualify as all new, it comes mighty close. They started by building the Super Duty on a new frame with thicker steel and full boxed front sections. Four-wheel drive models ditched the front leaf springs for a new independent single-beam coil spring suspension design. While all rear suspensions get new springs and staggered shock geometry, plus a gross axle weight rating of 9,000 pounds, that's a 750-pound improvement. The new steering geometry and valving for 4x4s yields an improved feel. Down on the deck, 17-inch wheels are standard on our F-250 with 18 inches optional. Want bigger wheels? Well, the new edition Harley-Davidson Super Duty gets big 20-inch alloys to complement all those Harley logos and the available custom flame paint job. Back again is the super luxurious King Ranch model for those that want to tow in the lap of luxury. Motivating the 2005 Super Duty is Ford's proven 5.4-liter single-cam Triton V8. This year it makes 300 horsepower and 365 pound-feet of torque. That's a boost of 40 horsepower and 15 pound-feet thanks to 3-valve head technology borrowed from the F-150. Tack on 2 more cylinders and about 1.4 liters and you get the optional 30-valve 6.8-liter Triton V10. It makes a class-leading 355 horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque, an improvement of 45 horses and 30 pound-feet. But if there's serious towing to be done, then our test truck 6-liter turbocharged Power Stroke diesel V8 is certainly the way to go. This pushrod powerhouse makes 325 horsepower and 570 pound-feet of torque at only 2,000 RPM. It's the most popular engine in the Super Duty lineup. The Super Duty's 5-speed torque shift automatic with an improved tow haul mode is now available on all engines. Tow haul is part of the new tow command package that includes telescoping mirrors, bigger brakes, and the first factory-installed integrated trailer brake controller. Its logic works with the Super Duty standard anti-lock brakes for better stability and emergency braking. That's a lot of brains and brawn, all reflected in the Super Duty's new styling drawn directly from the 2002 Mighty Tonka concept truck. It's as tough and bold looking as a pickup truck can get, and when decked out with lots of chrome, says here comes a full-size Ford truck and a loud, clear voice. Wheelbase ranges from 137 inches to 172.4 inches. Regular, Super Cab, and Crew Cab bodies are available with either a 6-foot 10-inch or 8-foot bed. With its big diesel running strong, our test Super Duty hits 60 miles per hour in 10.1 seconds. The quarter mile hauls by in 17.7 seconds at 82 miles per hour. Like all diesels, the Super Duty is strong off the line, but the power seems to get a second wind at about 3,000 RPM as the turbo reaches full boost. And boy, can this baby haul. With best-in-class towing abilities, our four-wheel drive F-250 has a conventional rating of 12,500 pounds and 17,000 pounds with a fifth wheel. Handling-wise, the Super Duty feels like a 3-ton truck. There is lots of front plow entering corners, but the new suspension and revised geometry makes the steering more precise while reducing the turning diameter. It still could use a bit more feel though. Body roll is moderate thanks to the stiff, heavy-duty springs. With 4-wheel ABS disc brakes, stops from 60 averaged 152 feet. A long stop, but it's a lot of truck, one that's quite stable under braking with good pedal feel. In daily driving, the feel is firm. The Super Duty has a stiff work truck ride, but very good noise and vibration control. And if you opt for our test truck's Lariat trim package, enough comfort and convenience features to keep your hard-working crew happy. The huge cabin has also been redone. The dash is less work truck than before. Our Lariat had extra-wide captain's chairs with standard leather upholstery. The crew cab's rear seat is a plus-size folding bench with a flip-out steel cargo floor, a handy feature for work or family. But your family will need a lot of groceries to meet our short box model's 2,700-pound cargo capacity. But you won't need as many dollars as you might think for an F-250 Super Duty. Base price for the two-wheel drive regular cab is $23,365. Go for the Super Cab and it starts at $25,550. Opt for the Crew Cab and it's $26,960. Our four-wheel drive Crew Cab Lariat starts at $32,838, but you'll have to add $5,100 more for the diesel engine. The Ford Super Duty is as tough as a pickup truck can get, and thanks to all the improvements for 2005, easily earns the title of the hardest working truck in America.